CSAA. After like a year of delaying and dragging my feet, finally comes Deus Ex. It's so awesome you can't even hear me over it. Oh, that's friggin' better. Okay. It's Deus Ex. I got the shifter mod on someone's recommendation, and I got a widescreen. So, and I set up all the settings. So like, let's probably just start a new game. Now, I don't know. I mean, I guess medium might be good for a first timer. I'm not too sure, actually. Yeah, I'm not too sure, actually. But if somebody has a better idea, then they can tell me, because my name is JC Denton. That's what my freaking name is. Oh yeah, I get to upgrade stuff, don't I? Well, okay then. Well, you know, I played SS2 on hard, so maybe I should just play this on hard as well. So it looks like this stuff is all like, you get to use all this stuff when you're untrained, but if you train, then you just kind of get better at using it. Apparently I'm trained in a pistol, for literally no reason. Who would ever do that? Well, I guess I kind of want that, maybe? That also seems pretty cool. Lockpicking seems pretty cool. You know, well, now I don't really have enough for anything, so I'm gonna have to just start. Wow, the sound is loud!
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the Senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. If necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Okay. That sound seems to be quite desynced, if you ask me. Also, interesting mouth movement system. They didn't seem to sync up that well, but...
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Okay. Good. What... The textures are 16-bit for some reason. I changed it to 32-bit, but it doesn't seem to have caught. Where's my quick save key? Oh, I don't even have a quick save key. Check out my controls. Jeez. Wow, there's lots of pausing and stuttering. I guess it really doesn't like running on newer systems, maybe.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd miss my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation. All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware. Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
A GEP gun or a mini cross... What is a GEP gun, anyway? Grand Elephant Parade? I guess I like silent
crossbow.
takedowns.
Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Herman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
Alright. I should probably change the controls a little bit at some point. But yeah, the mouth movement, even though it doesn't always sync right, is really good for the time. What is this, 2000, I think? I remember when this game came out, I tried to run it on my computer at that time, and I couldn't, lol. But anyways, yeah. It's like, you know, you got your Half-Life 1 where their lips just flap, but this one they attempt to actually make the different mouth shapes. It's pretty cool looking for the year, I'll tell you what. So, I actually played this just a little bit way back in 2000 when it came out, when I was young. VSync doesn't seem to work. Anyways, so I remember vaguely starting on the docks. And yeah. Plus and slash for quick save and quick load. What kind of nonsense is this? Oh god, look at all this stuff I'm gonna have to change. Won't even let me choose the F keys. Dumb. Dude! Okay. Fraps doesn't like this game. So now, yeah, that's better-ish. Better textures and not all dithered crappily. So I guess I've got these number. There's my prod. Cool looking. So I guess if I wanted to take a guy out... Wow. This game is so laggy to do anything. It's weird. I guess I would then sneak and try to do it or something. Also with a very silly looking walk.
What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if it weren't for the whole back order.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out.
Great. Part of the music and all sorts of stuff. I guess everybody here is friendly, otherwise they'd be shot down. This is my brother in a big kingly pimp robe. Oh man, talk
NSF
again.
everywhere, JC. Your orders are to shoot on sight. A UNATCO informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron and copper.
Look for a bum with a capital B. That's an enemy name, that's why it's a capital. So, didn't somebody say I could get in the back way to a statue, but I don't even know. What the heck am I tabbing for? I just dropped my weapon or something. How do I even... Why would tab... Oh, whatever. So, is this an NSF guy? Like, well, who's an enemy and who's not? See, I remember this. I remember the grass...
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy's stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
This guy's such a nerd. I totally hate nerds, right? Wow. I'm not gonna be able to do quick cuts with this game either, because Fraps pauses for like 3 seconds every time I start or stop it. I'm gonna have to edit. This is madness. Why would I ever want to do such a thing? Oh, look at the way you used to have to do shrubbery back in the day. Oh man. This game is pretty advanced for its time, I suppose. Except for that. But... okay, stay out of their field of view. Where is my big old triangle of vision? I need a helping hand. Baby step hand holding. Oh, nice. It sounds exactly like Half-Life when you push it. So... it's pretty much, hey, evade the guards, Ocarina of Time style or something. That's cool. They don't seem to be very alert, even though I'm on hard. Presuming these are still enemies, because they do seem to have routes that they walk along. Let me try to outwit a guard. By which I mean take this guy down. Aight. Very unnatural walk cycle. It doesn't move his body at all. Okay. Really? That's it? That was freaking lame. Oh, hey, skill points. Awesome. Hey, how do I even... How do I pick him up? Crap, how do I pick him up? I guess I can't pick him up. Also, Fraps didn't lag in the menu, only in the game. I guess I just kind of got to leave him there? That sounds totally against the goal of the stealth thing, but hey, we won't ask too many questions. That's how I'm gonna have to do it. It's gonna look very silly. Why would I edit in post? I'm just that freaking lazy. Man, yeah. That is such a creepy looking animation. His body needs to move more. His midsection is just sliding through the air. It looks like he's moonwalking forwards. That's what it looks like. That's crazy. Also, I have no light gem because, hey, why would you ever have something cool? But hey, yeah, I remember this part. But I thought there were dumpsters, but I guess they're just actually crates. But they kind of look textured like dumpsters. So yeah, I also remember that at one point you go inside and there's like a vending machine selling you upgrades or some weird crap. Do you guys think this is too dark? Because it seems a bit too dark to me. But maybe it's supposed to be. I don't freaking know. Are these guys gonna have a nice conversation that's hilarious and funny or something? Or are they just kind of standing here guarding
That's
me?
the difference right there. Just take a look at him.
Bad?
They cut off his arm, replaced half his face.
Herman, right? He's a good soldier. Killed 3 of our men.
They'd have replaced his whole body if it would have improved performance. If that's how you judge a man, by performance, then eventually it's not about people, but upgrades, versions, functionality.
All I know is we could use a few mechs for ops like this.
Soon as we buy into the cult of the machine, we're just like them.
Rhetoric. Always more rhetoric.
I remember that line. Because I think back then I didn't know what rhetoric meant or something. Or I thought it was spelt rhetoric. And it's like rhetoric. Always more rhetoric. And yeah, actually I think I didn't know what it meant, so I'm like, what does that mean? Yeah, they sure are. So this is like a huge open area that's got just flat ground, and it kind of looks like Doom because there's like no detail whatsoever. It's sort of odd for a first mission, but this game is supposed to be super classic and amazing, so I guess I'll just accept it and move on. Well, I said I bumped it up a little. I don't know if this is so gonna desync the video. I'm gonna have to throw this whole episode away if Fraps behaves the way I think it behaves. Anyway, yeah. Maybe I should get a texture and model upgrade for this. I'm sure there is one, or maybe 2 or 3, but, well, nobody recommended me that ever. Maybe they did, and I'm forgetting, but, yeah. I don't really have a radar or anything. I've got an F12 thing somewhere. Oh, it's a light! Well, no wonder. Not so good for stealth, but, hey, this is one of those silly dynamic lights that are kind of dynamic, but not totally, and they look a bit glitchy because, you know, this is before hardware was any good whatsoever. Oh, I don't even know exactly where I'm supposed to be going. Some statue or something, but I don't know where that is. I mean, as far as I can tell, this is all just flat ground and also always more rhetoric. Frederick the Redrick. Well, there's a ladder, so... Oh, that's a statue. Of course. Looks kind of busted, though. I think her head has fallen off. That's unfortunate.
Good thinking. You might be able to avoid some of the security by entering this way.
Yeah, I certainly might be able to. I thought of it myself, and I don't need you to tell me that it's good thinking, even though it's a good ego stroke, so yeah. My hands are full. Wait a minute. How do I take stuff out of my hands? Oh, that key. Oh yeah, good. You can put it down like thief and stuff. Well, this game is kind of interesting. I mean, just kind of though, only a little bit. So yeah. But we can't mantle because this isn't fully thief. I mean, come the heck on now. Come the heck on. Yeah. Yeah, geez, I remember when this game was a newfangled game with newfangled graphics that ran slow and stuff. I remember when Serious Sam was a new game that I wished I could run so bad, but I could not, and I had to wait years. But that's as maybe and irrelevant. I'm gonna find a place that seems safe-ish. I guess this is like frickin' Dishonored, where it's like lull their shadows, but you can't quite tell how visible you are, so... I think I'm just going to leave it here for now and see if this video pans out. There's a very real chance that it doesn't pan out in a technical sense, and it might just screw up. But, oh well, if it doesn't, you get to see it, and if it does, see you guys later. Bye for now.